up? What 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 up? It's your man, DJ Caveman, DJ
Yeah,
IronMonkey, back
yeah, buddy.
again. Black Panther in the building. It's another episode of the Saturday Conversation, episode 89, the Mike Ditka episode.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, it's been an interesting 2 weeks since our last episode. Lots of things happening, man. What's been going on
Mm.
with you, Playboy?
Just chilling on the most part. Just taking it easy, adjusting to my father coming back and him being in town, and it's different, but it's welcome. So now that he's back in town, I get to spend more time with him and watch some sports and shit and talk shit. But it's a gift and a curse, to say the least. It's not even about
Yeah,
him, but
your parents like vacation and shit, man. They disappear. They like the grandparents that show up with the motherfucking mobile home and shit. Except they don't got a mobile home.
yeah, that's basically it. Yeah,
They just like, we're
yeah,
here again and we'll be here till we feel like leaving. And yeah, turn the TV
hey,
down. It's too loud in here.
yeah. Be like, hurry up out of the bathroom. I need to use the bathroom, and then it's like, you're not gonna clean up after yourself. Yo, you just finished rushing me out of the bathroom. I didn't have time to clean up after myself. you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I love him. That's what I'm supposed to say out loud. So I must stay
Hey
with that.
man, we're
How about
gifted.
yourself,
We're
man?
gifted that our parents are still around, right? Shit, man,
Yes.
shit is good. I mean, if you follow me on the social media, then you already know that I am officially a member of the United States Postal Service.
hmm
Uh,
Welcome to the brotherhood, brother.
Carrier assistant. You know what I'm saying? I've been inspired by my man DJ Iron Monkey and went into the mail service departments. Except now I work for the feds.
hmm
You
Moving
gotta
them packs, baby. Moving them packs,
we gotta
baby.
we recruiting you, man. You gotta upgrade to the Fed version of the postal work, man.
Fed level? Nah,
Yeah,
I don't need no Fed time. I don't need no Fed time.
Fed level postal work and shit. But it's good so far, man. I'm walking a lot, my guy. I probably walked like 40 miles this week. That just passed my first week out there delivering the mail.
Isn't that like a Lana Morissette song or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't really
I
listen to
walk
Atlanta
like 40
Morissette, man.
miles or some shit. Neither do I. I figured like you. Yeah, anyways, but
Anyway, I've
you've been
been,
hot stepping like Ani Kamosi out there.
yeah, man. Uh, and I always ring twice.
Oh boy. Oh, you're already starting trouble, huh? You're
Nah,
already
not at
starting
all.
trouble out there.
Not at all. Not at all, man. I hit the box and keep it moving, bro. I don't even be trying.
Yeah. That's
Damn,
that's what.
damn. I just
Yeah,
walked
you see.
myself right into it, didn't
Yeah, yeah. Yes, you did.
here I am trying to come with a smooth dad joke, and
Nah.
here you are taking it somewhere it never needs to go.
Hey, the Bob Saget of comedy. Like on the surface, everybody thinks he's all cool and shit with the dad jokes,
Yo,
but
Bob, yeah,
nah,
right.
Bob Saget is a dirty ass motherfucker.
For the record, I haven't met any. I'm not even out there trying to meet nobody. I'm just there to deliver the mail, to put the mail in the
Mm,
mailbox and keep it
mm.
moving. Not,
You're gonna
not
wanna,
even.
you're gonna wanna, you're
I'm
gonna
not
wanna
even.
avoid the word box.
I'm not even ringing the bell. The mail receptacle is the actual
There,
term. And
there we go.
I put the postal mail in the mail receptacle, and
hmm
I keep it moving. I don't even ring the doorbell because all of the mail fits in the mail receptacle.
Or supposed to.
And if it doesn't, I leave it by the door,
Yeah, just make sure it's not
outside
the
of
back door.
outside of the property,
Make sure.
next to the mail receptacle.
Okay.
Sir, stop trying to drag
Okay.
this conversation into a place that's gonna get me in trouble. I'm engaged. I don't need no smoke, man.
I'm making sure that you don't go around saying that you're putting things in boxes. Now, me being your boy, I'm looking at your blind side. I know you're engaged. I know you're fitting to get married. I know you love your lady. I'm just not making. I'm just making sure there's no miscommunication on them kind of communications. There.
That's why we here.
Yeah. So I had to learn to avoid using. Yeah. Nah. You know what? I'll take care of your package for you. Yeah, I'm gonna box that up for you. Like, and I'm gonna take care of your box for you. Like,
Hey,
what size?
what box you want me to put it in?
Yo, a small box is good for you. Like, you see certain things, like you just learn to stay away from them. You know, it's just you don't want to show up in the HR department on a Monday because of something you said on a Friday, thinking shit was cute.
You darn tootin', I'm gonna handle that package.
Oh, you darn tootin'. There you go. Uh, you
That's
darn
got to be like the
tootin'.
funniest thing I've heard in the last week, man. Some dude was like, "You darn tootin'," and I was like, "Wait, what?" But it's a pretty smooth gig, man. You know what I'm saying? Driving on the right side of the car is pretty smooth. Like I can do it
Mm-hmm.
now. Like I don't really think about it. I just kind of drive like I'm driving, and you know.
Mm.
Uh, but it's a smooth gig, man. That's pretty much my new life. You know what I'm saying? With the day
All right.
walkers,
All right.
get up at the crack
The
acid
day
dawn, and
walkers.
I get home at a decent hour. I went to bed last night at 9:30.
I don't know
I
why that's like the fourth or fifth random Blade reference that I've heard this week.
what?
Like within the weekend, like Blade Walk, like Daywalkers and Blade and
Oh,
yeah, no, this is like the fourth or fifth time that I've run across a Blade reference this weekend. No word of a lie, and it's from different
yo,
shows and different things.
daywalker is one of my favorite little terms, man. I've been using that shit for a while because
Oh,
I was living that vampire life, so
mm,
you know now I've gone back to regular society and moving with the daywalkers, and it just it's
uh,
going to bed early is probably my favorite thing. Like I'm on like
all
banker's
right,
hours, man. Like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm up underneath the blankets, like
yeah, all
snoozing.
right.
Like my phone be ringing and shit because people be trying to like hit me up after like 8:30, and I'll be knocked the fuck
Mm.
out, man. Like, yo, D, you out?
Hmm.
Hit me back, yo. I gotta ask you a question or whatever. I just be sleep, man. Like,
Hey,
and it,
let me ask you a question though. Like now that you have steady hours, right? Because I had to develop it. Because when I started working like day hours again, like there was a point in at the night where I was like, nah, I'm not dealing with no business. It's just me and my lady at this time. You know what? I'm closed. I'm closed the shop. Do you have them kind of them hours where you're like, nah, you know what? I'm in. I got work tomorrow.
yeah, oh yeah. I'm back on that time. I'm back on that. Like when I first
Yeah, after 9 o'clock.
after 9 o'clock, I don't look at my phone. I put my shit on do not disturb, and
Yeah.
I put the ringer on vibrate, dog. Like don't fucking call me. Like I take my watch off because my watch rings with my phone. I take all that shit off, and
Mm,
I'm just on some family time shit right now, man. Like
yeah.
my schedule now is very like I get up, I go to work, I go to the gym, I do a
Mm,
little bit of lift. I'm home by 7:30, 8 o'clock, and the phone goes off, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I might check social media real quick while we laying in bed or whatever. Like we've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I already watched all of it, so I'm like rewatching it and like catching up on the different episodes and shit. Shout out to Larry David, man. That dude, like, I feel like he channels me, or we're like the same person. If he's channeling
Uh,
himself, we're like the same person. Because when I watched this show, and like the other day, I forget what episode it was,
nah, that's my Caucasian.
but
That's my Caucasian.
um,
Hell yeah.
it was like something about a restaurant or some shit. And I looked over, I was like, "Hey, Nadine, is that us?" And she was like, "Yes, that's us."
Mm.
And I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah, cause like nah, cause I know like at the beginning of my relationship, like I used to just keep like everything on regular time, because I got kids. I don't know what's happening with them, and plus they're teenagers, so like I could get random calls. But then like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I shouldn't be getting like messages. Like when you get messages at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and your phone is vibrating and making all these kind of noises, it's like nah, good going on here. I had to tell my aunt like a couple of times, like, yo, stop sending me these messages at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, yo, this is a bad look for me. Like, you're getting me in trouble.
Yeah,
Yo, you
I
get
had to
me in
tell a lot
trouble,
of people
man.
like, "Yo, you can only text me from 8 a.m. to like 7 p.m. After that, you gotta wait, unless it's important." But like even
Yeah.
that, like when you live when you live like a vampire style life and people know you're up
Yeah.
at that time, they expect you to be up at
Up.
that time. So it's
Yeah.
usually, you know, when you was on it, they can text you at that time and you be there because you be
And
up.
then there's that learning curve. It's like, yo, I just started this job like 2 weeks ago, right? Like, I ain't up at like 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. Like, that's rolling over to my left side time. Like, come on, don't call me at that time.
Yeah.
And then some people get it, and then some people just don't. Like, all right, cool. Next day, they texting you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yo, I had to have like a real deep conversation with my aunt. I'm like, yo, this is a bad look for me. Yo, my phone is ringing and it's vibrating at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then it will stop, and then you'll send me another message 15, 20 minutes later. Yo, is and then my lady don't know you, so she's like, yo, who's this lady? I'm like, yo, this is my aunt. Oh,
Oh,
you
it's your
playing your
aunt,
aunt?
huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's your
it's your
aunt.
aunt. Hmm.
Not even your cousin, huh? You're not even going that route. It's your aunt. I'm like, oh shit, damn.
Yo, like, why would I say it's my aunt if it's not really my aunt though? Like, what kind of like?
It's new age shit. It's like, yo, you remember back in the day, people were like, yo, this is my cousin.
I guess, man. So
It's not
now,
your cousin.
so
That's
now
not your cousin, motherfucker.
I just turn everything off, man. Like I try to unplug.
Mm?
I've been trying to
Oh yeah.
unplug from the social media, like right when I get home, so I can like, because I know that like now I'm not home as often, or for the
Mm.
same amount of hours. So like when I am home, I'll be trying to dedicate that time. You know what I'm saying? To like,
Yeah. It makes sense.
putting some quality on it. And
Yeah, and for me, it was like one of those things I had to learn. It was like, it's just me and her now. So it's like this is the only thing that matters, and just turn it off sometimes. It's like, oh, I don't have to see. Oh, you see what they said online? Oh, you see what such and such post? Like, I really don't care about what such and such post. I have nothing to do with me and you right now, or my
yeah,
relaxing time.
I've been on that
Like,
time for
I'm.
a while though. Like even
Mm,
like I've been really good about, especially like the last like probably like 2 or 3 years. Is like once I get home and I'm home,
mm.
I pretty much shut my phone down. So like
Oh
people
yeah.
can text me. I might look at it. I might answer you back. You might not hear from me till tomorrow. But
Mm.
out of respect, like I don't want the distraction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and for me, it was like, not feeling tied to the phone. It's like, yeah, if my phone vibrates, I'm not like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And I'm like, OJ Simpson through the airport looking for my phone and trying to grab my phone and see what's going on. It's like, it rang. Like the way that I set it up is I got certain ringtones for certain people. So it's like when I hear certain ringtones, it's like, you know what? I know what this is about. This is some bullshit. I'm not answering that. Oh, I could get to that in like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing right now. I'm reading a book. I'm reading a newspaper. I'm taking my time to that one. I'm gonna get to it. But other ones is my kids. So I know it's my kids, and I'm like, let me see what's going on. Make sure they're okay. They're good. All right, well. But yeah, that kind of thing is like Pavlov is
yep.
it's like when you get certain things you react a certain way. It's like when people hear certain there's phone, they gotta jump. Oh, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Like
I used to keep my phone on because I wasn't sure if my alarm would go off. You know what I'm saying? But now I know
that.
that even on airplane mode, my alarms will still go off. And I'm
Yep.
like, oh, that's a wrap. Now I don't have to even worry about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like if it's super important, they'll leave me a message. I'll see it. I'll call them back. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'll catch it when I catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now, especially now, because I've been going to bed so early, man. Like, you don't catch me by 8 o'clock, 8:30, you might not catch me. So
mm-hmm.
like, and
Yeah, miss me with that bullshit.
that's for everybody, man. Like I've been coming home and just sitting on the couch, and then eventually I may get upstairs. And like
Oh,
last night, as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was knocked out, yo.
oh, I got cussed out by a family member because I didn't answer a text. I'm like, yo, the text was at like 12:30 in the morning. I'm not gonna like even if I got up to go to the bathroom at like 2 o'clock,
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
I'm not
I'm not
responding.
gonna yeah, I'm not gonna engage because if you respond back, it's like, yo, you was just up. How come you didn't finish the conversation? I'm like, no, I got up to pee. Oh, is that what it is? I'm like, oh, Jesus. I don't want to deal with this. So I'm just not gonna respond until like even after I get on the bus and I'm going to work. I'm not responding until like I have 7 minutes of conversation time. If I don't have 7 minutes of conversation time, I'm not gonna respond right away to the text. unless it's certain family members.
Yeah, for sure.
And and even if it's breezies, and I'm not getting no texts from nobody that I'm not supposed to. So even with that, I'm taking my time with the relationship. like I got shit to do.
I feel you, man. Shit, but everything is like
Sorry, not sorry.
this new daytime lifestyle is it's not new. I'm just back at it. You know what I'm saying? I always had a day
Oh
job.
yeah. Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah, right. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh man.
Shit. Delroy Lindo and Anthony Davis, uh, they laying the smackdown
Uh,
on Jimmy Butler and them. And
uh,
yo, you know what though? Shout out to LeBron for like keeping his hair.
Delroy Lindo.
Shout
That's why I was like, where you going with this? You
out to
gonna talk about
LeBron
the
for
five
keep
brothers again?
nah for keeping his everybody know the dude losing all the hair in the middle right here, but he still be keeping that shit waved up. Like on the outside, it looked like a sand dune or a sandbar. He got waves on both sides, and then it's just bald right here.
You know what? And you gotta look this up. You see, this is what we gotta improve on. In season 3, is having the actual pictures and shit when we talk about stuff.
So picture in
But
picture.
the dude Osborn from the Spider-Man comic books, yo, he had the ill ass V and the waves. It's kind of like what's happening with your boy LeBron. But the funny thing is all the hair LeBron is losing on the top of his head, Anthony Davis still got it in the middle of his eyebrow,
Yeah,
and he's still killing him. No matter what you got to say about the unibrow, like he's embraced it.
yo, if you don't win the MVP, I don't even
Oh,
know. I
oh,
don't
you
even
know
know what's
he's gonna
happening.
win it.
He
No, but
better
you
win
see
it.
that. Oh, but see that's the stage that LeBron is in. It's like, look, every time it's like, oh, LeBron needs help. LeBron needs help. Now LeBron isn't the best guy on the team, and he's okay with it. But people in the media wants to make it seem like he shouldn't be okay with it. He's okay
Nah,
with it
like I
because
gotta
he
you know me. I'm not a LeBron fan, but
you never been.
I
No, you
gotta
never
give
been.
him I gotta give him his credit where it's due, man. Like he's really like he's back down playing on the box. Like
Hmm. Doing
they
what he's supposed to.
getting those offensive boards and shit and kicking it out and letting the offense run through somebody else and just kind of
Yep.
like making that extra pass. Like this is the shit that he should have been doing his whole career. He probably have like 7 or 8 championships. This is 10th time in the finals. If he would
Yeah.
just go play on the box and dominate on the box, you 6'8", 260, nobody can stop you coming to the paint. You know what I'm saying? But he want to be like Kevin Durant.
No, well, you know what though? The thing too is you get older when you play on the box. You get older real quick. Like, but when you play on the perimeter, like you can play a little bit longer.
Yeah, but
Your career is stretched out.
his jumper is trash. It's better
Hey,
than it
but it didn't
was.
stop him. Yeah, it is better than it
It's
was,
better
but
than it
still, it
was,
didn't
but
stop him from doing it. But hey, I like the fact that he stuck with the growth, and
at
he
least in the
stuck with it.
playoffs, man, like nobody could handle you on the box and drive into the basket. Like I would never take a jump shot if I was LeBron James. Like every once in a while, just to keep defenders honest. But like,
Yeah, well, you see, even when he was on with that Heat team with Wade and everything, like he was on the box a little bit more, but then there was it was kind of compacted down there with who's the other guy?
Chris Bosh,
Bosch. Yep, I was gonna say Chalmers, but no, Chalmers was a point guard. But either way, it's just the way depending on how the team is structured. Even when he was with Cleveland the second time around, and they had um what's his name?
I know who you're
Titan.
talking about.
Yeah,
The white
it
dude.
begins with a T. No, oh no, and Kevin Love.
Uh,
No, but they had Kevin Love and they had the guy Tristan Thompson. So they
uh,
had Tristan Thompson down there. So like the box is like down low is crowded. So he
I don't
had to
know,
play
man.
up top.
I mean, he's a like Anthony Davis is like, I don't know if I posted it or not, but like to me, he's like a more athletic Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they can both shoot from the three. Kevin Durant's jumper is way better, but
Oh yeah, by far.
Anthony Davis is a much better like rim protector, like down low defender.
Oh yeah.
You know,
No, people forget like there was a game with Kevin Durant where he had like 35 points, I think it was, and like 28 rebounds. it was a crazy game because I remember watching it, and that's when I became like a Kevin Durant fan in college. Him playing in college, but the thing is in the NBA, it's not an NBA body. Like he's
Yeah,
always had that Kevin Garnett type body, so it's been lanky and not built for banging. Even though Kevin Garnett would bang with the best of them.
yeah. I mean, the thing
So
about the game is different now too. You know what I mean? Like
mm,
when, like to me, like you have your big point guards, right? Your Magics, your Pennies,
mm.
motherfucking what's his name? Tracy McGrady, Grant
Oh yeah,
Hill,
Ben Simmons right
Grant
now.
Hill, Ben Simmons. Like, but Ben Simmons can't shoot. You know what I'm saying?
He
Kevin,
can, he just doesn't.
he can't shoot, man. His fucking jumper is broke. That's why he don't shoot because his jumper is so fucking disgusting.
It's not Mikael Folks broke, but
No, it's not Mikael Folks broke, but I mean, still, that's another dude who should just all he needs is like 17 feet. I used to say that all the time about motherfucking Shaq. All he needs is a 17-foot
mm,
jumper and he'll be unstoppable.
oh yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
has I keep telling people he has it just the way that the team was structured when he first got there and he first started playing. It made no sense for him taking jumpers because the way that that team was structured, it had a bunch of shooters on the outside, and the only people in the inside was Embiid. So it was
Yeah,
him and
but
Embiid in the inside, and then you kick it out to all the shooters that was
but
there
you
because
you
Jimmy
would
Butler was
think
there.
though, with
Hmm.
just like when KD went to Golden State, when you got a 7-footer that could shoot the rock like Kevin Durant,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta let him shoot the rock. No
Yeah,
matter what,
yeah.
just get your shots where you get your shots. You Ben
He
Simmons, you 7 feet, you can shoot over everybody in the league except the 7-footers that could guard you.
Yeah, but again, the
You
way
know
that
what
the
I'm
team,
saying?
but like the thing is like when you have a team and the team is built with shooters, you have to get the shooters their shots. So it's like, all right, you had JJ Redick, you had um, what's his name? Covington was on the team for a little bit. They had um Jimmy Butler. They still have the J. Cole looking dude on the team. So but they always had people for him to kick it out to. So it was when he came down
Yeah,
to the
but you're the
lane,
point guard, dog.
if they didn't collapse on him, he would take the layup. But if they like played him honest, or right, if they did collapse on him, then he kick it out to the shooters and
Yeah,
let
but
them
if he
shoot.
came down and they knew that he could bang it, then they wouldn't collapse on him
When
as
he came to the
much.
lane.
When
When
he
he came
came to
to
the
the lane.
lane, but he'd have to keep him honest, man. I don't know, man. I feel like
Yeah.
if he modeled his game more like a Kevin Durant or Anthony Davis when he
Well,
was coming through, like he'd be a beast. But
Doc Rivers is there now, so that he should be good.
yeah, you would think. Yeah, yo,
Yeah. No.
Doc never should have got fired from the Clippers, but that's a whole other story. But
Well, he was the president and GM too, so like you're in control of like putting that team
well,
together,
yeah,
you know. And then I think one of his roles was stripped. I think his GM role was stripped, and like, look, guy, you know, we'll put this team together, and it just didn't work out. But he's been there for a long time, and nothing really to show for it.
yeah,
Because remember they was there with Lob City, like
yeah.
so,
That's true. That's true. I
and
mean, he
then
got
like the whole Donald Sterling thing, like there's a show on Quibi that has like documentary, I think it's called Blackballed, but it's documenting like the whole Donald Sterling episode with all the Clippers. So like he's been
shout
through
out to
some shit
Doc
with
though.
that team. It's
He got
just,
his titles. You know what I'm saying? He got his titles. Got
well,
his
he
big
got his
contract.
one.
Yeah. Hey, that's all you need is the
Got
one.
his one. Wait, he only got one with his right? With the Celtics, I mean.
Hey, he
Yeah,
got
well,
one. He got more than.
got more than my Knicks. Got more than my Knicks. And he was actually, I believe, he played for the Knicks. I think, was he drafted by the Knicks? Either way, I know he played for the Knicks. It was him and Mark Jackson for a time.
That's right. That's right. I always forget Doc
Yeah.
Rivers was like an RA baller.
No, he was actually pretty damn good. Like he was real nice when he was at the Atlanta Hawks. That's when I knew him like as a defensive guy. But him, oh shit, I don't even want to say Mookie Blaylock, but yeah, I was reading some shit that he got in some trouble, but that's some other time. But nah, nah, Doc Rivers was he was a good defensive guy. You know, I liked him more than I liked the guy that was in Boston at the time, Dennis,
Dennis Smith.
whatever his name was. Is that his name? I
Yeah.
don't know.
The light skinned
The
dude with the
DJ,
freckles.
Dennis Johnson.
Dennis Johnson. That's his name. I don't know why I
Yeah,
said Dennis Smith.
no, yeah, that was the guy in Orlando. Underneath the DJ, the I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand anybody with that Celtic team. But anyways, you think
Anyways,
the Miami Heat's gonna win this one?
nah,
You
nah,
think they're gonna
they
win
might.
at least one game?
I hope they win at least one game, but it's not looking
All
good,
right,
man. It's not
all
looking good.
right.
Like
Well,
no
I'm
Bam.
just.
They got no Bam, and they got
Mm,
no joke, not Jokic. What's the other dude's name?
Dragic.
Dragic. Like
Yeah.
without at least one of those dudes, man, they can't do shit down low. And Bam is gonna be Bam is up next, man. He's gonna be a superstar. That kid.
Yo, but even up against them, them Celtics, my boy put on a show. That hero ball, man, Tyler Hero. I was
Tyler
telling
Hero.
people, yo, I was telling people, Ja Morant and Tyler Hero. Oh, Tyler Hero, hey,
He's
dropped
like the
30,
only.
what, 37 on him?
He's like the only white dude from
Like,
the only white dude to get drafted from Kentucky
and actually do work,
and
yeah.
actually do work
Yeah,
and
and,
shit.
and he's from Wisconsin. And he's from Wisconsin. So my boy's out there swagging it. So it is what
Wow,
it is.
wow, you said swagging it.
But
All right. Uh,
hey,
I need that. I need
I
that.
know.
I need that pardon the interruption mute button for you when you do stuff like that, man.
Hey, I can still do the movements.
Oh shit.
But yeah, no, but yeah, I was saying two, but hey, no, it's,
Yeah.
it's looking like a gentleman's sweep. Like I'll
Yeah.
give Jimmy Butler at least one game. Like I'm not
I don't
gonna
know, man. I
disrespect
don't think
that.
he
That's
can.
my guy.
I don't think he can do it by himself, though. I mean, if him and Tyler Hero get hot and and maybe like Iguodala can be the Iguodala of old and lock down LeBron a little bit, like he did in that one finals, then maybe. But I mean, he's like 67 years old now, so he don't really got
Nah,
that defensive
nah,
tenacity.
he got the same hairstylist that be working the Sanford and Son circuit.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah,
yo,
yeah. He look like
like
he out there looking like the
his
dude that
hair.
be bumming cigarettes from you at the gas station and shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey man,
He
hey,
and he waits and he waits until you buy a pack. Oh yo, what kind you get? Nah,
yeah.
that's not my kind.
I didn't
Oh,
even
you don't want
recognize
one?
him. I didn't even recognize him. I was like, yo, who's this dude? Why he look like all dusty and shit?
Yeah.
Like he
Basically,
didn't
he was
bring no
just
clippers with him that like try to give himself a shave up and nothing.
nah, B. He's in the struggle. He's out in these streets struggling. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
his game is struggling. But
Yeah, yeah. But it is what
real
it is. It's
real
not
real
struggling
quickly,
like my Giants though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even want to talk about football right now, man. My fucking Lions. I mean, they won last week, but this week,
Hey, your Buffalo Bills are doing good. You
I
you
know
could claim them again.
The
You could
Bills is
claim
doing
them
great.
again.
The
4-0,
Bills are great
baby.
4-0, but the Lions not so much. They 1-3 now. They jumped out
The
early on
Buffalo
New Orleans, and
Bills.
I got all happy and was talking shit. And then by the time I got in the car, they was down by 14, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" Uh,
Hmm. Hey,
they
you
made a
better
little mini
stop pumping
comeback
them
though.
Buffalo kids, man.
They made a little comeback, and but they didn't have enough.
Yeah, don't
But
call it a comeback.
nah,
Don't call it a comeback.
it wasn't even. It was they scored some garbage time points, but AP got another touchdown, so I'll take that. Uh, Yo, the
Oh
debates,
yeah.
the political debates happened. Uh,
Oh yeah.
the grumpy old man match.
Yeah. I
Donald.
forgot what their names are. Them dudes from the Muppet Show.
The puppet dudes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, who the fuck was their name?
Uh. Yeah. It was weird watching it because I was watching it with my kids. Like my daughter's 18 and my son is 17. So like watching it with them, it was like, whew,
Statler and
this is
Waldorf.
rough.
That's what their names are.
Stalin and Waldorf.
Statler,
Statler. Statler.
Statler and
Okay.
Waldorf.
Okay. Nah, but I knew I knew it was gonna be like that because Trump is that kind of guy. Is like, yo, if I'm not gonna study for it, I'm just gonna muck it up as much as possible. And if anything, nobody's gonna talk about, how what I said was fucked up. They're just gonna worry about the overtone and the whole everything else but what I said. And he said a lot of real fucked up things. And nobody's really talking about like with his taxes. He said some fucked up things like when it came time for him to talk about black people and equality and justice, he said some fucked up things. When it came time for him to denounce white supremacists, he said some fucked up things. Just totally take you off of everything, and it wasn't even about what Biden said. And that's what he liked to do. He'll flood the market with bullshit, and then he could play like, oh, Biden's about no policies. He has no plans. He has no platform to stand on. He's just talking. I knew he was gonna do that, and it's just like I didn't know the depths that he was gonna go when he started talking about his son's cocaine use. I'm like, yo, you the guy to talk about this? I'm like, yo, this is grimy. That was the lowest part for me. I'm like, yo, this is not even presidential in any which way.
Nah, not
But
not at all.
like,
It was just more
but
like, when you get into trouble and you start trying to blame everybody else, or you just like
hmm
when you try to argue with your girl, but you caught up in whatever, so you just start like calling her
hmm
names and shit.
yeah, yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
Or or the classic thing is like when you have nothing to say in the argument, and then all of a sudden you just start picking at words that they said. Oh, no, I'm not vexed. I'm just a little bit upset. Like, isn't vex upset? Like, oh no, but you trying to put words in my mouth. Like, oh, I see what you're doing now. Now we arguing about the word vex and upset and the slight difference, and we're not talking about the whole issue about like how
Right.
you fucked up. Like, I see what, like, that's what he does. That's what he's great at.
Yeah.
But
But then
you
karma
know,
knocked on his door and now he got COVID. You know. Actually,
well, you know,
but we need him to recover because we can't have him dying before the election because it's gonna fuck everything up. Uh,
no, and that's why like some people like before all of this, they're like, oh, I just wish he goes away. I wish I'm like, yo, it just make him a martyr. It'll just make his message just ring louder. Like, no, let him go naturally when he's out of office, probably in prison after, his all taxes and all his schemes and thing come to light. But I don't wish him bad at all. That's not the type of person I am. So I wish him and his wife and anybody that he came in contact with the best. But when he tried to say that nothing happened at his rallies, I'm sitting there like, yo, motherfucking Herman Cain died. Like, yo, you don't even want to respect. Yo, you don't even want to recognize black people on this level. Like, Herman Cain died what 5, 6 days after being at one of his rallies. I'm like, okay, but want to play like, oh no, nothing happened at my rallies. It's good. You're just mad that I get more people at my rallies than you do. Like, but yo, what the fuck that mean? Like, but yeah, that it got to the point where it's like I told my kids, you know what? That was actually a great debate because it showed you exactly 100% what not to do during a presidential rally. It was great for that one reason alone. It showed you what not to do. Or if you have no kind of prep or no kind of, just muck it up, make it all about bullshit.
yeah,
You know.
because it definitely was just about bullshit, man. It wasn't really
But but
like
Biden
they
said
tried
some
to they
things
tried to
and
talk
nobody's
about
talking
some
about it.
issues, but they really didn't
Biden
get a
said some
chance to.
things though.
Nah, he definitely did. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, there needed to be like more like and because like you said, there was he didn't do any research, so he didn't have anything to bring with him or whatever
Hmm.
happened, or maybe that was just his tactic to try to just bully his way through it and just
Hmm.
talk loud and be flamboyant and puff his chest out. But we didn't really get a lot of answers to like any of the important questions at hand.
Yeah,
Um,
like what's your plan for healthcare? Well, your healthcare plan's not good, and your plan is doing this, and when you did this and it didn't go good. Well, what's your plan? Well, what about his plan? Like no, that's really what Trump did
yeah, no,
basically.
absolutely. And Chris Wallace is a fucking the worst moderator in history, man. Like
Well, come on now,
and like
no, come on now. Like when you're prepping for a debate as a moderator, you don't think that the combatant is ever gonna do anything like that.
No, but also like his questions were too long.
Yeah,
He didn't get to the point with his questions. He
yeah,
was like, and on this day, and on this day, and this blah 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 blah. And now leading up to the question, and then they're like, "Yo, but what about the other
yeah.
shit you
I
was
give you
talking
that,
about?" I was just trying. He could have just asked the question, "What's your
and
plan for
just leave it
healthcare?
alone.
Tell me your
Yep,
plan for healthcare." You know what I mean? And then stop this
yep.
dude from talking, like, and be a little bit more assertive. I think that Lester Holt, to me, of the one of the debates that I've watched, um,
Mm,
Lester Holt did a really good job. Um, and I haven't watched that many debates, so um, I'm trying to think of who else was there. But Chris Wallace has like personal issues with Donald Trump too, and Trump knows it. So it was automatically like it's like when you walk into a like when you go to like a baseball game, we get like a basketball game, and you're like, damn,
mm,
this ref is gonna call mad fouls on me because he hates me type shit.
mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Or
walk
you
into a
get
talent. You walk into a talent show, and your ex, like two of your exes, are on the panel of three people.
yeah.
It was like,
You
damn.
know, you register for your classes at school and you walk in and it's the teacher that you know don't
Uh,
like
uh,
you.
that you was like, yo, fuck you. Back in high school, like, yo, fuck you. I don't never have to deal with you again in my life.
Right.
Yo, if I ever
Now
see
that
you
you're a
again,
college
it's on
professor,
sight. Yeah. When I see you, it's on sight. And now they like, your college professor, like,
you walk in, you're like,
oh
oh shit. You
snap.
just gotta immediately drop the class because you're like, fuck this lady, fuck this
Damn.
dude.
This is the only science class that was available. I'm gonna fail.
And you need that science credit to graduate and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yo, I can't. Yo, how am I gonna explain this to my father? Like, yo, this teacher don't like me. Man. Nah,
Yeah.
but funny thing is I met with my son's guidance counselor and the principal, and my son was trying to play like, yo, this teacher don't like me. And the principal, I was gonna say it, but the principal beat me to it. He was like, "Yo, don't let nobody mess with your money. Like, this is your money here. So just because the teacher don't like you, don't mean nothing. So don't let nobody mess with your money. If he don't like you, screw him. Just go do your thing and get your money and go about your business."
That's it.
Hey, it is what it is. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It's funny that this guy beat me to it, but that's exactly what I was gonna say. Don't let nobody mess with your money, man. Fuck that shit.
I don't know. And I think that's a good way to wrap up episode 89 of the
The
Saturday
Dick Buckers.
conversation. Don't let the Mike Ditka, man. Mike Ditka.
Yeah, Mike Dicker. What'd I say?
Dick Buckus.
Dick Buckers. Mike Dicker, Dick Buckers. Yo, see,
The
then
Bears.
but that's the debate. Like, which one is the better, like, unintentional, good porn name? Dick Buckus or Mike Dicker? You never had this debate with me?
No.
You've never, oh my goodness. Which one is like the unintentional best bad porn name? Again, you have Mike Dicker and Dick Buckus.
I'm gonna
Like,
have to go with Dick Buckus, dog.
yeah, that's always been my vote.
Because
Like, people
unintentionally,
been,
that's a regular, that's a terrible regular porn name. It's also like a great gay porn name.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it crosses over. So from that
I didn't
perspective,
even I didn't even think about it along those lines.
you can use that in all aspects of porn.
That is true. And Mike Dicker, that one is just real unintentional. Like Mike. Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah, my man Mike. Mike Ditka. Yeah. Like, yo, that guy sucks. Who's that? Mike. Mike who? Mike Ditka. Mike- like, you see, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's unintentional.
Yeah. Some
Like
people are
Mike
just
Ditka seems more of a reach than Dick Buckus. That one is just laid up on a platter. Like that one
yeah.
that one it is what it is.
It
But
is. It is. But hey, it is what it is.
I'm
And
surprised me and you never had this debate offline.
I'm okay with never having it.
No, we've had debates about you and your abs. And you know about how I feel about you trying to talk about your abs and your Ezekiel Ezekiel Elliott collection ripped up shirts.
I'm getting there, baby. I'm
Mike,
down 11 pounds.
well, you've been walking them miles, man.
That's right. I've been
Them
walking
eight
a mile.
miles.
I'm getting ready.
You're getting your Eminem on, huh?
I'm
You
getting, I'm,
you on
I'm,
that
getting,
8 mile, babes?
I'm getting wet and ready right now. I'm getting wet and ready. But yo,
Oh,
that's gonna
wedding ready, wedding
wedding ready.
ready.
Yes, wedding ready.
For some weird reason, the first time you said it, I'm like, the fuck this nigga getting wet and ready for? Like, you don't have to tell,
Yo.
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 That's why
Hey,
I was like, wet
no.
and ready.
Wedding ready.
Oh, okay.
So that on my
That's why I
wedding
had.
day, I can get
That's
wet
why I
and
had to
ready.
slow. That's why I had to
I'm
slow it
getting
down
wedding
because.
ready for the wedding, so I can get wet and ready for the honeymoon.
I see what you did there. I see
See
what
what
you
I
did
did?
there.
See what I did? But yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm rubbing my eye. I don't want none of that shit on me.
yeah. Nah, you don't need it. But yo, that's gonna do it for another episode, man. Episode 89, the Mike Ditka
Yep.
episode. Make sure you don't let people fuck with your money. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias. The
Mm-hmm.
contest. I still haven't rolled out the actual video for the contest, but that's gonna be coming out this week. Make sure you go check that out.
Oh no, I've been posting it too.
I've been a little slow on my video editing with the whole new postal worker gig, but make sure you
You look
join
like a
us.
postal worker, man. Look at you.
Look at me, man. I still
Look
got on
like
my shirt.
poetic justice and shit.
Yeah, right.
Yo, where's my fucking stimulus package, B?
It's coming, man. It's coming. It's in the mail. Make
I got your stimulus package right here, motherfucker.
make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. If you haven't registered to vote, register to vote. If you
Yes.
are registered to vote, take 3 people or 4 or 5 people with you to vote that didn't plan on voting. Motherfuckers need a ride. Go get them.
Hmm.
If you get a mail-in
Learn the
ballot,
issues. Learn what's on the ballot.
if learn what's on the
Learn what's on the
ballot, do
ballot,
your
man.
research, and if you get your mail-in ballot, turn that shit around and put it right back in the mail the next day. Do
Hmm.
not wait. But shit, we'll check y'all on the next episode of
Yeah.
Saturday
Trust your
Conversation, man.
postal workers. We'll take care of you.
Hey, for sure. And we'll check y'all next time on the Saturday Conversation. We out.
You dig?